Jackson back with you at Song Mentor, and today's Rockin' selection is from 1973. The album was Life and Times, the artist Jim Croce. Bad Bad Leroy Brown stayed at the top of the Billboard Top 100 for 2 weeks and was nominated for a Grammy that year. The song is said to be loosely based around an army buddy that Jim met, who is said to be incredibly tough. He just didn't mess with this guy. And Croce wrote 2 songs around this theme, the other one being You Don't Mess Around with Jim. Interestingly enough, from Bad Bad Leroy Brown came the names of 2 professional wrestlers, Bad Bad Leroy Brown and the Junkyard Dog. From 1973 in Jim Croce, here's Bad Bad Leroy Brown. All right, well, I had a lot of fun researching Bad Bad Leroy Brown. If you go onto the internet and look up chords for Bad Bad Leroy Brown, you'll find a lot of open chord suggestions like this. Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town, and if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Which is fine, and if you follow that prescription for the song, you probably don't need this lesson because it's really straight strumming. Regardless, what I teach is going to be really straight strumming, and if you just strum it with those chords, those internet chords, you'll be fine. So it's 1, 2, and the third one's kind of a frap, right? However, I know that this is a piano-driven song, so I went to the internet to find out what Jim Croce played live and watched him on Midnight Special and Don Kirshner's Rock Concert, both times playing with the same guitar accompanist, a fellow guitarist on stage, and a piano. And it's a piano-driven song, so the piano starts it, but Jim and his buddy also start it, and they play it a completely different way. The chord pattern is similar, but the way they play it is quite different. So that's what I'm going to show you. Let's figure out what the chords are for Bad Bad Leroy Brown. Almost exclusively, our chords follow this pattern, the major bar chord pattern. And so that's, bar chord, we're starting with a G, so we're barring the 3rd fret and we're playing an E formation chord, which gives us a G major bar chord. And then what we do at the same time, simultaneously, as I'm watching his fingers, and it's really quite fun to watch him, at the same time as he's strumming, he takes off the bar, if you like, turns it into a sus chord by flattening out his pinky finger. So he takes this chord, flattens out his pinky onto the 3rd string, and he's doing that all the way up the neck as he's moving this as well. This one is opening up every time, so it goes like this. Etc. And I'll show you where it goes in a moment. But that's the pattern. So it's the sus chord and also opening up the 6th string. So that means that the bass line, so to speak, becomes and that follows along, and this continues throughout. Verse and chorus are the same. Obviously the vocal's different, but the pattern that we play, the strumming we play, is identical. That's why it's an easy song to learn if you're using just those open chords. But even those open chords leave out some of the nice little touches, like the little climb up he does. That one there, where we go from the G to the G sharp to the A. He does it again from A to A sharp to B. And then one half step up to the C, a full step up to the D, and then back down. Now the only variation is a D7 chord in this formation. I'm going to show you that in a moment. So here are the chords then. We need a G bar chord. We need to turn that into a G sus by flattening out the pinky. At the same time we do that, we lift off this finger. And you see the strumming pattern is very simple. Okay, up and up it goes. So the chord pattern is, just as the open chords suggest, G to A, and again we're going to do that little climb in between. To A, to B, to C, to D, C, and some of the open chord formations leave that out as well, that chord back to C before you come back down to G. So if you know that bar chord in all those spots, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, you can play this song. All you have to remember to do is change it to a sus and simultaneously lift off that finger. Okay? The only exception is the very last chord, the turnaround chord, which is a D7, and rather than play it way up here, take a normal C chord, turn it into a C7 by adding our pinky to the third string, third fret. Turns into a C7 chord. Slide that up 2 frets. John Lennon used this chord a lot with the Beatles. And it's just a D7 in this formation rather than that formation or that formation. So we're forming it here. Okay, and that's the... And that is also the only variation in strumming, if you like, because when you come back down, it's got that feel. And I'm doing it up, down, up, down, up, down, and then back into. Okay, well let's put the chords on the screen, add a vocal, and we'll do a playthrough of the intro along with the first verse.
Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown.
The only thing left to show you that's of any variation to the pattern that's throughout the song is the ending. And of course the ending has a double chorus, as many songs do, and then also doubles up on the last line. So the last line is badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. So just to play slowly through that ending, he was badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. He was badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. So again, this is me taking this from the live Croce version, and at the very end of the song, badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. He goes down to the F major bar chord and just slides it up one step at a time, F, F sharp, and finishes on the G chord. All right, well that's everything you need to know. It's just a matter of going through the whole song and playing through it. What we will do here is, because we haven't really played through a chorus, is we'll do a playthrough of the final verse, the demise of Leroy Brown, and then the double chorus and the ending. Here we go. A 1, 2, 3.
Well, the two men took to fighting when they pulled him from the floor. Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. And he's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yes, he's bad, 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 Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. He was badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog.
Hey, fine tuning for Bad Bad Leroy Brown. Well, this song is so simple in its structure and organization that what I wanted to do was make it a challenge for you. So what I've done is included the I think, more challenging version and style of play that Jim Croce himself used live. It is, however, I will tell you, tiring and challenging because you're playing these bar chords over and over again through 3.5 verses and 4 choruses, and I have an all new respect for Jim Croce's left forearm because it is work. However, it's good work, it's fun work, and if you want to play it the way it was played originally, that's how to do it. Well, there you go, Bad Bad Leroy Brown. Maybe it wasn't so bad to run into after all. We'll see you next time on Song Mentor.